The story of Myrt and Marge. Jimmy Myrt told Jack Arnold and the girls that the Houston gang is planning a jailbreak to free Bill Houston, their boss. Jimmy gave them the information after he had escaped from the gangsters who were planning to kill him. To protect the boy, Jack Arnold took him to police headquarters. Just as they arrived, a cab drew up across the street and shots were fired at Jimmy. Fortunately, they missed. Jack Arnold has gone to work to circumvent the jailbreak. And in just a moment, we'll find out what happens in today's episode of the story of Myrt and Marge. It is 5 p.m. the same day, shortly after the attempt to kill Jimmy. He's in the office of the chief of police with Jack Arnold. As we come in, Jack is telephoning.
Hello? Yes, I said the Federal Building. Yeah, we've got 3 hours, Chief. A lot of things can happen in that time.
Yeah, you're right, Arnold.
Hold it. Hello? Oh, hello. This is Arnold of the DA's office. I want to talk to the United States Marshal. Yes, I'll hold the wire. Do you want to talk to him, Chief?
You got the tip, Arnold. You better do.
Okay. Hello? Oh, hello, Bill. This is Arnold. Say, what time are Houston and his boys scheduled to leave for Atlanta tomorrow? Uh-huh. Oh, I see. Well, look, Bill, there's a plan afoot to spring Houston out of jail tonight. Yeah, that's right. At 8 o'clock. Well, tell me, is there any chance of getting him and the others on a train before 8 o'clock? Well, about 5 o'clock now. Yeah, all right. I'll be here in the chief's office waiting for your call. Right. Goodbye.
What's the story, Arnold?
Well, Houston and his boys are scheduled to leave at 7 tomorrow morning. Bill's going to try to get them away earlier. He'll call me back.
Jack, I don't understand your idea of letting the gang go ahead with their plans for the break. Mentor says they're meeting at 7 o'clock at the Red Rooster for final instructions. Why not round up the whole bunch at the cafe before they do any damage?
Well, chances are, Chief, most of the planning's been done on the inside by Houston himself.
Yeah, you're probably right. I still don't get your idea.
Well, Chief, if the Duffy outfit has been tipped off about this jailbreak, and chances are they have been, they'll probably be on hand to get Houston and the rest of them when they make their break. That'll give us our chance of killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
2 birds?
Mm-hmm.
There's liable to be a massacre before the evening's over.
Well, I think we can work this thing out so that it can be done without any bloodshed.
Jack, what makes you think the Duffy outfit has gotten wind of Houston's plan?
Well, somebody took a shot at Jimmy as we were coming into headquarters. It came from a taxi cab driven by a fellow who works for Sandfield, according to Jimmy.
What Sandfield?
Duke Sandfield.
You mean the gambler?
Yeah, that's the guy, Chief.
Well, what would he be mixed up in this affair for? He's a pretty decent sort of fellow.
Well, he works for Spike Duffy. Spike owns Sandfield's joint.
Well, that's news to me. So the Duffys are back in harness.
That's right. The Duffy outfit is in New York to muscle in on Houston's business. And as soon as Houston's out of the way, they're going to go to work in a big way. So if we can get the Duffys in on this thing tonight, save a lot of time and trouble later.
Well, looks like we're going to have plenty of trouble on our hands tonight, Arnold.
Jimmy, tell us what you heard the Houston bunch talking about.
Well, I told you I was asleep on the couch there. When I woke up, I heard him say something about Houston and the jailbreaking. I heard him say it was set for 8 o'clock. But I didn't hear just how they were going to carry it out. I heard him talking about me. They were going to take me out in the car at 4 o'clock and dump me in the Hudson. I said it was Houston's orders. And after they'd done that little job, they were supposed to report back at 7 o'clock for final instructions. Guess Mr. Arnold told you how I got away from them. And then I went over to the Delamont Apartments and I hid in the basement.
You said this taxi driver, Slim, who works for Duffy, got you there. He told you he wanted to see you when you came out? That Spike Duffy wanted to talk to you?
Yeah, and...
The chances are Slim was across the street from the apartment house when we brought Jimmy out to the squad car. They must have followed us to headquarters.
Was everybody asleep to let that cab get away after they shot at Miller?
Well, the squad car and the cab were facing in opposite directions, Chief. The cab got away before the squad car could make the turn. The traffic was pretty heavy.
And you couldn't see who was in the cab?
No, Jimmy just recognized the driver.
Still a bit confusing. If the Duffy gang has been looking for you, kid, why didn't that driver take you right to Spike Duffy instead of letting you out at the Delamont apartment?
Well, he probably wanted to get the lowdown on why Jimmy was in such a hurry to get to the Delamont apartment.
Oh, I told him Myrt and Marge were in danger.
Well, I guess that's as far as you're concerned, Miller. Isn't very healthy for you around these parts. What are you going to do with this kid, Arnold?
He's gotten himself into awful jam, Chief, but he's also given me a lot of valuable information. And he took a big chance in getting it to me. So, tomorrow we'll put him on a train for California. I wired a friend of mine in San Francisco to give him a job in his garage. And, Jimmy, you're going to stay there. Now, I'll see that you've enough money to get a good start.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Arnold. I'll do as you say. I've had enough. Honest, I'm through now. I've just had enough.
You've said that before. And I hope you'll mean it this time. You've caused Margie and your folks enough trouble.
It must be Marge. Hello. Oh, yeah, Bill. Oh, good. Good. Then you got it all arranged, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you talk to her. Here, Bill wants to talk to you.
Thanks. Hello? What's that? You can get them off at 6:30 tonight? You sure work fast, Bill. No, I can't give you any details. All I know is that they're going to make the break. Yeah. I see. All right, Bill. We'll be ready for them. Thanks. Goodbye.
That's fast work, Arnold. Now, if somebody doesn't tip off the rest of the gang, we'll be all set.
Bill says everything and everybody's being closely watched. There'll be no leak from the
Oh,
inside.
that's good. We'll keep an eye on the Red Rooster, too. You and I better take charge personally.
Chief, will you have someone take care of Jimmy here and see that he's locked up?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going back to the Delamont apartments and see if the girls are all right. I want to find out what's happened over there.
You better go in a squad car. Oh, Eddie, you take care of Mr. Arnold, will you? Somebody might take a pot shot at you.
Yeah, I'm expecting it any time. Eddie, did you get a good look at that taxi cab?
Well, we got the license number, Mr. Arnold, but the cab got away. We couldn't get them.
Well, you boys are going to be pretty busy for a while.
Yeah, I know. The three of us have been assigned to you, Mr. Arnold.
Look, I'm going to use my own car, and I'll only need you, Eddie. You two boys stay in front of the Delamont apartments, and at 10 minutes of 8, take Miss Spear and Miss Minter from apartment 408 to the theater. Now, you stay there during the show, and be at the stage entrance after the show to bring them home. And boys, don't let the whole neighborhood know it's a squad car.
Okay, Mr. Arnold.
Who is it?
Jack.
Oh, Mr. Arnold, I'm so glad
Hello,
you're
Margie.
here. Is Jimmy all right?
Yes, he's all right. All locked up safely for the night.
In jail, Mr. Arnold?
Well, that's the only place where he'd be safe.
Well, they ought to keep him there for 20 years.
Well, he's leaving for California in the morning, and I don't think you girls will be bothered with him for quite a while.
Good.
Now, has anything happened? Have you been disturbed since I left?
No, we've just been waiting here for something to happen.
Have you had any phone calls?
No, the dial phone's still out of order, but the switchboard's okay. I thought maybe we'd hear from you.
Well, I've been very busy with the chief. Listen, girls, the Houston gang's supposed to leave in the morning. The United States Marshal is getting them off on the train tonight at 6:30.
Oh, then there won't be any jailbreak.
Well, we're letting the gang outside go ahead with their plans, and we intend to round them all up tonight.
Oh.
At 10 minutes of 8, 2 of my men are going to take you downstairs, put you in a squad car, and take you over to the theater.
Uh-huh.
They'll be waiting to pick you up after the show and take you back if I can't get there myself. Now, will you please do as I tell you, girls?
Oh, we will, Mr.
Sure.
We've been scared to death all day.
Myrtle, Duke Sandfield's tried to reach you 2 or 3 times today on the house phone. I told the operator not to call you.
Well, I wonder what he wants.
Myrtle, you can be of great help to me right now, if you will. How would you like to help your state and your country by doing a little dirty work, huh?
Well, I don't know what you mean, Jack.
Well, we'd like to round up the Duffy gang along with the Houston outfit tonight
Well, how are you going to do it?
by tipping the Duffy outfit off about the jailbreak at 8 o'clock.
What? I don't understand you, Jack. You say Houston and his boys are going to leave on the 6:30 train.
Yes, but that's the secret, a deep, dark secret.
Oh.
Pete and Bella and the rest of the bunch don't know it, so they'll be on hand to help Houston make his getaway. And if the Duffy outfit is tipped off, they'll be on hand to keep him from doing it.
Oh, Jack, you know what that might mean. A lot of shooting.
Well, we may be able to stop that.
Oh, what is it you want me to do?
I want you to call Duke Sanfield.
I won't do it, Jack.
Well, you don't understand, Myrtle. He wouldn't be in on this jailbreak tonight, but he could tip off Spike Duffy. Now, will you do it, Myrtle?
Oh, I'll do it, Jack, but I'll do it my own way, and... Oh, that's the dial phone. What's this?
You answer, Myrtle, but be careful what you say.
Hello?
I'd like to speak to Miss Spear.
Stanfield.
Well, here's your chance, Myrtle.
Miss Spear talking.
Oh, hello there. I've
Hello.
been trying to reach you. Your phone was out of order, and the switchboard operator in your building said you weren't home.
Well, I'm here now. Phone's okay, and I'm glad to hear from you again, Mr. Stanfield.
Thank you. I'm leaving the city tomorrow at noon.
Oh, you are? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd like to see you before I go. Could I have a few minutes tonight after your evening performance?
Why, yes. Why don't you come up to my apartment? I'll come home right after the show.
That'd be fine. I'd like to meet you at the theater, but I'll be very busy until after 11 o'clock.
Busy? I suppose that'll be on account of the big jailbreak tonight.
Jailbreak?
Well, perhaps I shouldn't tell you, but Houston and his boys are planning to break jail at 8 o'clock tonight.
That is news. But it really doesn't interest me.
Spike Duffy would probably be very interested.
Miss Baird, I've severed all my connections, Spike Duffy.
You have? Oh, I'm so glad.
Well, I'll see you after your show. You can depend on me.
Yes, Mr. Stanfield. Yes, I'm sure I can depend on you.
So Duke Sanfield is leaving Spike Duffy. What will this mean to Jack Arnold's plan to trap the Duffy gang? Jack had counted on Sanfield's help in getting word of the jailbreak to Duffy. There should be some lively action in the next episode of our story of Myrt and Marge. This is Andre Baruch speaking.